Hi, it's Megan here, and today we're going to journey with robe number 24, Wisdom. The Wisdom robe. As you can see, there are two main figures on this robe, and at the top of the robe is the Native American guide of wisdom. And behind him, he has his eagle animal medicine, his eagle guide, who flies high into the world of spirit, or if you imagine flying high over a landscape, so that when you look down on your life, you get a higher perspective. And so his eagle is flying and getting a higher perspective on life so that this spiritual wisdom can be illuminated and can illuminate your life and help you to make decisions. So imagine that you have an eagle's perspective on your life right now. It's as if you can see the larger landscape so that you don't get too focused on the details of what's happening in your life. And when you want to make a wise decision, it's always helpful to stand back and to take in the much longer, wider perspective of your life. And that's what this figure at the top of the robe is all about. He is your guide for wisdom. So not only does he get the higher perspective for you, also he's holding this incredible life force, this yellow sun or star. It is the energy, the life force of the universe. So imagine, like this figure, that you have a source of inner wisdom. It's like your inner fire of illumination, and it helps to illuminate your path. And when you need to make a decision in your life, this robe, this figure is saying, stop, go inward and stoke your wisdom fires, and it will illuminate your path ahead. Now, I like to say that we have a few different fires of wisdom within us. There's a fire in your belly, and that gives you instinctive wisdom. And there's a fire in your heart, and that gives you heart wisdom. There's a fire in your mind. When you clear your mind, your intelligence can be very wise. When you open your third eye, it will give you wisdom from spirit. So we have different kind of wisdom fires, and I always recommend that when you have a big decision to make, that you go inside and you stoke up the different wisdom fires, because your instinctive guts will give you some wisdom. Your heart may lead you into another decision, and that will bring you wisdom. Your mind will bring you wisdom. Your intelligence and also your spiritual wisdom, of course, will light the path and show you the way. Now, as you can see on the robe, there is a figure at the base of the robe, and this is, if you imagine that this is you after you've tuned into your higher wisdom, then you take your staff of knowledge and wisdom and illumination, and you take your staff of light and you walk into your life illuminating your path ahead. And this figure at the base of the robe has two guides who are his wolf companions. And wolves have a natural ability to go out, sometimes alone, like a lone wolf. They go out and they see what's ahead, and they go out and they sense what are the dangers, what are the challenges, how does the path look ahead, and then they come back to the pack and they share their information. And this is exactly what we do when we're trying to make a decision, and we send out our wolves to kind of suss out the territory and the landscape. And then they come back to us and they say, consider this, consider this. And so it gives us more and more information so that we can make wise decisions. Now, Oftentimes I call this robe the way shower robe, because this is the part of us that shows us the way. So this is the big way shower at the top and the little way shower. And we are both of those. We're the big way shower when we're stoking our wisdom fires and we're tuning into our spiritual wisdom. And then we enact the little way shower as we move out into life and make wise decisions. Now, in Ancient Future Today, we talk about the architect, the co-creator, and now this is the decision maker. So the decision maker is the way shower. And once you have keyed in to your architect who holds your blueprint, and then with the co-creator, you have woven your web and created the optimum conditions for your life to thrive, now we key into the way shower, the wisdom way, so that we can make wise decisions and enact our blueprint into real life, onto the material plane. So we have our blueprint, we weave the conditions for us to thrive with our blueprint, and then we decide and enact our blueprint by actually taking action in the world. So I like to tune into my decision maker, stoke my inner fires, and then look at my options. And that's what I do with the energy of this robe when I journey with this robe. So there may be people that I need to meet. There may be creative ways that I can actually make a project happen. If I'm writing a book, or I'm making a robe, or setting up a workshop to teach, I want to really be very mindful of how I enact my blueprint into the world and how I make decisions. So I encourage you to tune into and trust the wisdom that is yours. Stoke your inner wisdom fires and believe and trust that the right people and the right places and the right events will come to you so that you can make good decisions and you can enact your blueprint in the world that will make a difference and becomes an extension of who you are inside and flows into the material world so that you can really make your blueprint alive on the earth plane and make a difference in this world. So have fun with your wisdom fires, and I encourage you to trust the wisdom that is already within you.